Welcome, LA Progressive Community. This is another chat with Dick and Sharon.
Yeah, so today we thought we would talk about the upcoming ADEM elections and the need to register by the 31st of this month so that you can vote in it.
Yes. So most people who aren't very involved with the actual mechanisms of the Democratic Party itself don't know that the California Democratic Party Assembly District elections are held every odd-numbered year. And the purpose of this election is to provide for a representative from each of the 80 assembly districts. In fact, there are 14 that are selected from each of the 80 assembly districts. But in order to vote for a representative, you have to register to actually vote in the assembly district election, which is entirely different from that November election. You've got to go online to the California Democratic Party and vote, and we're going to give you a link to that so that you can at least register to vote. The election will be in January, but you must register before December the 30th.
Yeah, so when we were setting this up, I recalled that 15 years ago, shortly before we started LA Progressive, the two of us ran to be the reps from our local area, our local assembly district here in Northeast Los Angeles. We didn't get elected, partly because we didn't really know the ropes very well, and we didn't campaign very well. But the thought I had is it's surprisingly easy to penetrate the Democratic Party. They're always looking for volunteers. If you show up to a local Dem club, you'll find yourself rubbing elbows with your local representatives and so forth. Now we decided to go start LA Progressive, and so we sort of dropped our deep involvement in it. The other thought I had, a lot of us complain about the positions that the Democratic Party takes. But this is an opportunity, even just by voting for your local ADEM representative, but especially by getting enough involved that you run for it, that you have a fair amount of influence on the positions the party takes.
Right, but it's too late for people that want to run. It's too late. The deadline is already passed.
Right.
So what we're talking to you about right now is voting for the people who are running. And what will those people do? Well, they'll represent you in your assembly district, and they'll represent you in things like state party conventions, regional meetings, endorsements, committee assignments. So all registered Democrats are invited to vote in their home assembly district, and you can vote one of two ways. First of all, you must register, and after you've registered, you can opt to vote online, or you can vote in person. Every assembly district will have an in-person meeting, and that's the one that Dick is saying that we went to 15 or so years ago, and we were surprised. Apparently, I guess we had registered, but we were surprised that people came in droves, people that we'd never seen before. Now, we're very active, and we were active in our Democratic Party, Democratic Club. And we couldn't believe all the people that showed up that never showed up for like 2 years in a row. We go to every meeting, and then suddenly on this election, all these people show up. So Dick says it's easy. I don't necessarily agree with him, but I do think that everybody should register.
Well, it's easy to gain some foothold in the Democratic Party. And if you do opt for the in-person one, show up early before the voting deadline, and you'll get to talk to the various candidates. If you don't want to do that, or even if you do, on this link that we're going to share with you, you can find candidate statements for the people running in your area, and it's oftentimes quite a few, and it's somewhat informative. It's a good way to, at this late date, to find out who you might vote for.
That's right. Okay, so LA Progressive friends and family, that's it for today. We'll be sending you a link, and we hope that you use that link before December the 30th. So long.
Thanks.